great score in the past. Let's see what she can do today. And that was beautiful.
Ashley has so much power on this vault. For her, it's all about containing it for the landing.
Motion in the pav here. We're gonna go to Ariana Ostrom's vault for Minnesota. Yurchenko 1.5 and stuck. Solid. I mean, that was beautiful.
Gold out of Cypress, Texas. She also had a career high in bars last week.
Pike to Jaeger to start. I really love the way that she takes her time. She really wants to cement her feet here, and she does. That first handstand was just exquisite. Has this star presence that just sets her apart from anyone else. Wow.
Tanya Paulson needs to go stand, one of the most aggressive I've seen. Wow, she's going big. Talked about the patience of Casey Brown. She's locked in so far. Ooh, she took it to the edge. Can she stick?
A true freshman led off floor exercise, having a freshman lead off balance beam, but she steps. The dismount, back handspring gainer full.
Is on the beam, 24th in the country on the beam. And one of the side stories too,
Any kick over fronts or even a few punch fronts, and so squatty. Even up on 4 inches. Dismount here. Double full. Paulson stepping in, stepping up. Front tuck, through to double back. Paulson looks to bring this home for the Bears. Double pike to finish.
Front through to 2.5 twist, a blind landing. This routine has such a different style. Round off 1.5 to punch layout. So confident, double layout to start. This level of confidence that usually builds throughout your career, and she has it innately.
Heading into her first pass. To her next pass. Front handspring, 1.5 to layout, step out. Motion in the pav here. We're gonna go to Ariana Ostrom's vault for Minnesota. Yurchenko 1.5 and stuck. Solid. I mean, that was beautiful.
On vault. Can she bring the heat on senior night? Yurchenko 1.5. Fights for the stick. She nailed.
Can you do it better than that?
Tanya Paulson needs to go stand, one of the most aggressive I've seen. Wow, she's going big. Talked about the patience of Casey Brown. She's locked in so far. Ooh, she took it to the edge. Can she stick?
She's very bouncy on the bars. You can see how she goes right up to the handstand. Looking for a stick on this dismount. And she gets it. Wow. Really nice first handstand. Check out the height on this. A Ginger. She's had a 10 on this event this season. Evan, let's see if she can deliver on the dismount.
Scored a 10 in this event, I believe.
Selena and Delaney were teammates in club gymnastics.
Highest all-around score in the country this year.
All right.
Tonight, 29 of those have come this year. All around. So graceful.
Handspring, full and a half, sticks the line.
So strong, just like always with Anna. Finished it.
Big full. Mickey's final pass here will be at front through to double tuck.
Full out.
I think that's a perfect term for it, air awareness.
Yep, she's got it going on. Full and a half to a punch front.
So there's the stick. This guy is one of the top performers for the game. Nice handstand, toe on. Very nice. Front and a half.
Took all these kids home and showed them Pink Panther movies. A new generation.
This guy, another all-arounder, as we mentioned. Switch half. Beautiful. Going her full off the side. Nice routine. She just draws you into the routine. Oh my goodness.
What?
Again, you're looking at height and all these. Selena is having herself a year.
Another crazy talented gator.
Toe on to Kacha. Just the execution of their routines. This exquisite form. Double layout dismount. Great. I scored a 10 in this event, I believe. Selena and Delaney were teammates in club gymnastics.
Highest all-around score in the country this year.
All right, that is 110 away from accomplishing that in her career. Huge double. All right, let's watch this last pass, big finish. Oh, well, that was huge.
To go back to the double. Stick here would be massive. Scores are building. And there most certainly wants to do that again. Huge in. Really nice job locking the shoulders out. And her feet did not.
And get that stick. Yurchenko.
One of the national leaders in this event. And that's why. Wow!
She wanted that stick.
This is Victoria Roberts. Oh yeah.
That vault gets bent. That was incredible.
Can you do it better than that?
Huge Uchenko. Oklahoma on vault. Cheers you heard from the Sooners in the crowd was because of Kira Wells' vault performance. Her high is a 9.950.
Opened her routine with a double pike. Now back on vault. Oh, she found the land.
That's so awesome. Another eruption of cheers for this vault performance by the Sooners.
In cues and breathing that you're doing the whole routine through. Ours is the same thing. So far, she's done a great job pacing this routine and bar score.
Maddie Reed, one of the seniors on this Wolfpack team. Coach Landra said,
really huge.
Done with those 11.99 pluses.
The momentum going. It's Katie Harper on this. So far, so good on this routine. Can she stick it? Gets on this Ray. Huge. The bail, which is very difficult to do. Just has her dismount. Double layout, drops it. She's very bouncy on the bars. You can see how she goes right up to the handstand. Looking for a stick on this dismount. And she gets it. Wow.
Happen every time.
She didn't compete last.
And that's probably due to managing pain and still be in the mix. Great handstand on top of that bar there. Really clean gymnastics here from Ryan Fuller. Talking with her teammates, they just describe her as clockwork. You know what you're gonna get every time. Finishes off double layout.
Go.
She opens her bar routine with a massive Jaeger. Love to see the improvement there. Double back to finish. And gets the gorgeous handstand to start. A bit of leg step usually don't see from Chloe, and a break there in that handstand. Bobbles here and there. And just that first handstand was just exquisite. Has this star presence that just sets her apart from anyone else. Wow.
Competitors this year. She's an outstanding gymnast, and I'm sure you'll see that in the a little short on that handstand. Double layout dismount with the stick.
Beating in both the bars.
It's a stalter to a release, very difficult execution. Just toes beautifully point, perfect handstands on the bars. I mean, this is how it should be done. Double tuck, dismount. Sky is one of the top performers for the game. Nice handstand, toe on. Very nice. Front 1.5.
Another crazy talented gator.
Toe on to Kacha. Just the execution of their routines. This exquisite form. Double layout dismount. Great. Very nice handstand. Beautiful pike dismount. How did we know it wasn't a dismount? Very nice. That was
at the beginning of the series, but locked in. Going. What can you expect from your teammates? And tonight, it looks like they're expecting hit after. Talk about the rhythm of the routine, to stay patient, honest, that first handstand a bit. Long setup for the 1.5. Tiny. Tempo was maintained throughout. Unique skills, keeping the judges guessing and engaged. And it made in the leadoff as Kristen Lynn. Quick snap down in the back handspring. Drills the 1.5 distance. There.
Navarro had that 9.85 with Opa guard on the
shin. She really took time to hit the full extension. Guard, one last test. Gainer.
Front aerial. Back handspring layup. On here, Gainer Pike. Finish with a stuck landing. Gainer Pike gets the the difficult elements on the beam, just her dismount, 1.5, gets that. Stacked up, another great routine. Can she get the stick? Yes, of course. Sienna Robbins. Side air mount here. Back handspring into a gainer full. She can see.
Very nice pass. Would you pick, Vic?
Something about the Temptations. No. Beam might be Help Me Rhonda. I was about to ask you, how long has it been there? Yeah.
You know,
Good luck. Once against Arkansas, once against Mizzou.
It's very relaxing music. Said that they decided to go for nice and clean and on elements that aren't solid, so that was a great routine. Great routine.
Just took all these kids home and showed them Pink Panther movies. A new generation.
Sky, another all-arounder, as we mentioned. Switch half. Beautiful. Gainer full off the side. Nice routine. She can, again, look at the extension all the way through the fingers. You know, it may not be something you notice.
You're on the beam.
Good for the dismount. I scored a 10 in this event, I believe. Selena and Delaney were teammates in club gymnastics.
Highest all-around score in the country this year.
All right.
for
first
her.
in the nation. Chaffering into 1.5 into a front layout.
Double front fall. Beautiful leap scene. A round off 1.5 to a front. Yeah, she's so good on this event. Beautiful dance. Her floor music always tends to skew Latin, which I love, so had to correct myself. But I love to see that that's Rudy into layout step out. She holds that landing.
Her personal best in both being a 9.950.
Massive, so capable. She's had such an amazing few meets, especially final pass on floor here. A layout into a double tuck. She
Another, as you said it, all-around gymnast for this squad. On
very, very hard first pass, just like Sophie Diaz did, but a double front, setting up for her final pass. 1.5 to a beautiful.
Guaranteed for anyone, and Mackenzie has just shown it inside the gym. Double pike here. Walk-on athlete, recruited from Alabama Gymnastics. Finishing off her final performance in Coleman Coliseum. It starts here with the double layout to open. The best leaps in the NCAA done right. Jamison really needs to be patient. Has had some inconsistency in this. Front through to 2.5 twist, a blind landing. This routine has such a different style. Round off 1.5 to punch layout. Opening starts to settle in, where you realize these are the last moments I will ever get. The journey and the final landing.
This brings the excitement on this event. His first tumbling pass.
Her career best is 9.95.
Double tuck.
9.925 has been her best.
Floor. She went 9.875 last time. Front. She's drawing the crowd in and her teammates. Front. Finishing up with her leap series.
Well, going back to Robertson very quickly, one judge gave her a 10, but she finished with a 9.
The SEC Specialist of the Week last week after the LSU floor, stacked with big numbers, huge gymnastics. Full out.
I think that's a perfect term for it, air awareness.
Yep, she's got it going on. Full and a half to a punch front.